I'm gonna make a video on describing a scenario, or let's say a scenario. I'm gonna make some description. Say you have person A, and person A has parent A, mom, and a mom and a dad. We don't know the person's ethnicity yet. We're going to make the assumption that this person is born in the United States, and and they have parents that are very, very normal in most circumstances. There may I haven't. So let's start with normal first, and we can add some traits. So, um, try to imagine the upbringing of this person. Um, the person acquires a couple of interests. Let's make another person. Um, and so person A say the person A enjoys watching Harry Potter, and person B enjoys playing tennis, for example. Person C enjoys watching anime. Um, excuse me. Let's say two of these three persons, we don't know which of those two, end up taking a language class to fulfill the foreign language requirement to get accepted to a 4-year college, and they happen to take Japanese. Um, um, or maybe like actually we could change the scenario. Maybe one of them takes Chinese and the other one takes Japanese. I don't. It doesn't really matter realistically. Um, I'm just like um. For the most part, they just seem like very normal college-bound students. Their grades are at least 3.0 in high school, and they're going to get admitted to college. We don't know what college they're attending. We don't know. We don't even know what gender they are. So the three people will be made up: person A, person B, person C. We haven't even, you know, we don't know what they're like. We don't know what they look like. We haven't drawn them. We just, that person A likes the Harry Potter franchise, and person B likes um, person B likes playing tennis. The high school tennis team ends up I don't know, maybe one year they got in the state finals and the other year they didn't. So let's I mean getting to the state finals is not the easiest. So let's see. Um Even getting into the semifinals is not that easy either. So the idea is that um that these are very normal individuals. Um, it just is there anything wrong particularly? No, nothing. It's just you know, it's just they find it they enjoy their hobbies and activities quite. They just enjoy it, right? They really like person A really likes Harry Potter and person B really likes tennis. They just there's nothing wrong with them. So it's just all right. So I'm being around the bush. Basically, I'm not really getting to the point. So the thing is that how many people register for activities that they don't actually like at first, and then they only progressively like as they get better at it. See, that doesn't make sense to me. So I never quite understood. Like, are certain types of people that are able to, you know, they're able, they can. they can participate in any club and they'll like it. That doesn't make any sense. It's like, yeah, this has never been really explained to me because I've never read a book on it. No one's ever, never been taught. No one ever told me this. But there's certain people that can realistically enjoy any activity within reason, right? It's just like, it's like, all right, look, we can add a couple of other, like person D plays basketball, person E, person E, person E, running an idea. Person E, goes to Yellowstone, and I don't know. Person E likes soccer and is a huge fan of the Seattle Sounders, for example. So the idea is that and it's like the thing is though, or I don't know, maybe one of these five people that I've made up, one of them really likes tigers. And apparently, that's like their favorite animals, right? So we haven't even specified the gender. So the thing is, when you create a society, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just described a bunch of, I described this enough. And now I'm jumping to the topic of creating a society. I haven't even discussed the political theory or anything. Well, we don't need to discuss political theory. We need to understand that, if you want to create a society, you're gonna start with, you're gonna start with a tribe, or like, um, we don't. I mean, like we have to, like we have these group of people. What like knowledge do they have, right? Are they able to build a fire? This is the point of camping, right? A lot of people enjoy camping for similar things like this. Is, so, um, you know, they're able to, perform these camping activities such as hunting. No, but fishing certainly might be. Um, um, like kid-friendly camps probably have like archery and but the adult camps, like going to national parks, um, it's definitely different because then you have to, you know, but then there's there's definitely all these different levels of, like there are the more safer routes. There's certainly have to, there's certainly a entrance office that you have to blah blah blah. Maybe there might even be insurance, just in case, because some of these are hiking in the middle of the wilderness within the bounds of these national parks. And it's just like when you create a society that's totally like I don't know the term is sandbox simulation, something like that, where it's like um you know, and that's the thing when you watch a TV show or read a book, particularly if it's a fictional world. You have to keep this in mind. I'm not saying that you should go camping. That doesn't make any sense. Like camping can be a very dangerous activity, and it does require the transportation to get to the camp. So it's just like you know. So what kind of video am I saying? Well, I'm saying that other people might be entitled to their opinion, and I'm just saying that yeah, it. I'm just saying that like if a person really likes Harry Potter, or a person really likes tennis, or if a person really likes soccer, or if a person really likes certain anime series, um, and other people might judge them for it, um, it's just it's just I'm like, well, do they really like it at first? kind of, when they first watched it, they kind of liked it. But then progressively as time progressed, they finished the last movie of the series, or they finished all the season, they end up liking it more than when they first liked it, when they first watched it. Um, and thus they become, and then they find other like-minded people that like just exactly the same as what they like, and just there's that. Is there any isolation perhaps? Like they might not have like the information from people who don't like them. It's just like, is there like a time limit by any chance?